All right, in this video, I want to introduce you to a really cool tool that you're probably not going to hear about from anywhere else for several months after I make this video. And the reason I know about this tool and got introduced to it is I know one of the founders. So he used to work at LinkedIn, and he has a really interesting story. He said when he was working with LinkedIn, they had internal tools like the data that Surge is able to pull, and he wanted to bring this type of power to the masses, to the public, and so he created this tool which allows it scans and scrapes like the whole freaking internet, Instagram, YouTube, Reddit, Facebook, TikTok and stuff, and just finds all of the top trends in real time. And so how a tool like this ties into SEO is to kind of compare and contrast a tool like Surge with the typical like Ahrefs or SEMrush, those keyword research tools. There is a lagging indicator with those. Those tools are great, but they're a lagging indicator as to what is happening in real time. Like Ahrefs does a pretty good job of scraping the internet in as fast as it can to collect that data, but Surge does it in real time. And so as trends are happening with keywords and hashtags and things like that, you can jump on them, combine a tool like Surge with some of these AI content generation tools for like AI videos and AI blog posts, and then publish these articles and basically kind of step in front of these trends as at the speed at which they're happening. So really cool tool, and because the name of the game is traffic and more importantly like attention. So if you can monitor, if you've got a tool that can monitor that in real time, and I'm not going to name any trends. I was about to, but I don't want to date this video. But anything that's happening in real time that just, you can kind of gauge and determine whether it's going to probably be a trend for at least a couple of weeks. You can identify that and step in front of that and direct that traffic to your site or your offer, and do that over and over and over again. So it's really cool. I'll leave a link to it somewhere around this page or this video, and that's how it works. So it's kind of, some of you may, you're probably not familiar with Surge yet because they haven't really put a lot of money and effort into promoting it just yet. They're getting it dialed in and getting it just right. I just want to let you know that it exists, and the name may or may not change. So it may not be called Surge in the future, but it's similar to a tool that you may be familiar with called Exploding Topics, but it's like Exploding Topics on steroids. And it's pretty affordable as well. And once you start playing around with it, I think they have a free trial, and you can start. They have some tutorials, videos that walk you through how to use each of the features inside. You may or may not be taken to this page when you click the link, I'm not sure. But there's multiple applications for this, but just since I mostly concentrate on affiliate marketing through SEO, I just shared with you kind of how this tool fits into the whole stack of automation tools and AI and stuff, and the content creation process and whatnot. So as soon as I discovered this tool, I was like, oh wow, like this is a rare tool that can go before all of the other tools. So even before, traditionally I would do like keyword research, but this is real-time trends happening, so that's different. It's really cool, and it's pretty affordable. So I encourage you to check it out. I'll leave a link somewhere around this page or this video for you to check it out. And if you do decide to, I think you can get access to it for free. They give you a trial or something. But if you decide to stay on as a paying customer, and you visit the link somewhere around this page or this video to join, I'll get a small commission, and in exchange for that, I will gift you as a bonus my SEO affiliate domination course. So this will give you a clear and simple strategy that's been working for many years now. I have tons of success stories. A lot of my top students are making 6 figures or more per year, and this was before a tool like Surge was ever created. So this is it just give you a massive unfair advantage over all of the other marketers out there, because not a lot of people know that this tool even exists, because they haven't done any real hard pushes in marketing for it yet. So you're watching this video. If you're watching this video, you're one of the first to know about this tool. So you have several months head start at least before anybody else will ever discover this tool. So really cool. And the way where this tool fits in and kind of the tech stack or chain of events for building out content and stuff is this is like the first piece of the puzzle. You can see where the trends are actually happening. Once you identify that, you can plug that into your AI tools, generate relevant content, publish it, and there will be very little competition because it'll be brand new, these keywords, and so you can capitalize on that current attention and that's happening, and be one of the first to market and just redirect all that traffic to wherever you want to direct that attention to. So it's a really powerful tool. So Surge.ai, check it out. Again, this is Greg Jeffries. I hope you got some value out of this video. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.